We are live.
How are you today?
So we're bringing you the podcast today.
So just on a podcast.
That was just an autopilot. So just before we get started, we're going to be big thanks to our map tier patrons. So these are people that support the channel, and in return they get their name or their avatar on there. And so ones we've got a whole scan through the US here and into the UK, and we do have Australia down here. So we've got 6 pins today. William Brunner, we don't know where you live, so Stephen, you can pin William wherever you like.
I'm going to go for Iceland.
Iceland. So William, you've been pinned in Iceland. James Curry, you are from Glen Falls, New York. That should be around here somewhere.
There we go.
I'll do it. Slam in there. There we go. Mark Brandon, you're in Dumfries.
Dumfries, happy days.
I'm going to sneeze. It's going to sneeze good.
Oh,
I love sneezing. Right. You in there?
he's in.
Happy days. John Xavier Rowley is in Queensland, New South Wales, Australia.
Nice.
I'm going to give you Gary Shaw for Georgia, USA, and Gwendolyn for Arizona.
Damn it.
While I try and find New South Wales and Australia.
Georgia and Arizona. Please bear with us.
New South Wales. Yeah, you're down there somewhere. I'm going to pin you here and I'm going to fix you later. Yeah, I'll bang in the middle.
Georgia, New South Wales, Arizona.
Alright, I'll come back to you anyway. We're going to give a pan around actually. Oh, maybe I'll do it afterwards.
Arizona, anyone?
Is that not over this way? We'll find it. Look at this show.
Fine, have we got some comments? Hang on. people will tell us where it is.
People helps us out. People help us out.
Our US geography is not the best.
Our geography will stop. Sucks. Bill knows. Hello, gents. Kim Smith's on. Robert Shawley. Robert Shawley. I don't know how you managed to offend both of us in one comment. Hi, Steve with a V and Rob with an O.
Steve and Rob. You're
It's
in the wrong
Steve,
channel, bud.
Stephen and Rab.
Where in Scotland are you guys based? We're in Perth. You're obviously new to the channel, Patrick.
Oh, Cheryl Mills is on, and check out Cheryl's specialised logo.
Nice haircut, Stephen. Hi from Ontario, Canada.
Yeah, what day did you get your haircut?
Wednesday.
Ah, what day is this?
This is Tuesday.
That's a whole week.
A whole week. You need to help us out. Where is Arizona and Georgia? Arizona.
I could have sworn it's a hot place, so it must be.
Yeah, Arizona.
Oh, there's Arizona there.
I knew it was down south. Who's in Arizona?
Arizona is Gwendolyn.
Gwendolyn. Arizona. There we are. And Georgia.
Yeah.
Where's Georgia?
Georgia.
Oh, got Georgia. Got Georgia. Like,
Oh,
it's next to Alabama.
there we go.
Is
Happy
there a
days.
particular place in Georgia?
Auburn.
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 I'm going to put it right there.
So again, thank you very much for the map tiers. If you ever want to get your name on our map, and we do a pan around of it once a month, as go to patreon.com/the Kilted Coaches.
What's funny is we have we're just on the podcast, and instantly we're like back into Amateurville. We're like, welcome to the podcast. Today we're going to talk about all this cool stuff.
Yeah. Professional face, yeah. So the name of this episode is The Lean Mindset, because we have a Lean Mindset Facebook group now, which is free only to action takers.
Yes, people who are taking their weight loss seriously and understand that it all starts in the mind. We can give you a bunch of nutrition and a bunch of fitness stuff, and that's all part of a membership that's actually not on offer anymore. But it all starts with the mind, so we've decided to create a free group. But we don't want tire kickers in there.
Yeah, we want people that are serious. It's a social learning group, so we've been putting in units, and they're thought-provoking units. It's lessons. We're trying to give as much of our information away to help you for whatever journey you want. So literally, the Lean Mindset is designed to prep you for any plan you wanted to go and take part in. Okay, so especially this time of year, people are making ideas and New Year's resolutions. As much as we say you should start now, we do understand a lot of people wait until the new year to start something new. So by following the Lean Mindset group, it's getting their head in the right place, getting them prepped and ready to just hit the ground running.
So if you can find the group just by going to the Kilted Coaches Facebook page. and then you'll find a group through that, or you can probably just type in the Lean Mindset. I think it's a unique name, so we should come up straight away. You'll be able to tell it's us because there's photos of us on the cover photo. But if you're interested in losing weight at all, then come over and request to join. And again, you have to request. It is free, but you have to request, and we don't accept everybody. If you're serious about making some changes, then we want you in there because you're going to be a valued member. You're going to ask the right questions, you're going to comment on the posts, you're going to engage with the community. We don't want tire kickers in there.
So we don't let everybody in. So our admin review everybody's answers to the particular questions, and if you haven't deemed yourself worthy, you don't get in.
And also, so we're about to do a live after this to actually go into the group. So if you're going to join now, you're going to get a post from us. We're going to go live. We're going to make a wee video to post into there, because our admins are kind of like, guys, like we've got all these posts and everything else, and what should we do with them? So we're going to address that after this.
Yeah. Susan Hurst is on. Hi Susan, I hope you're recovering
Susan.
well. Susan, membership.
You got some eye.
It was
an eye hemorrhage, but it's not. It's an eye.
Was it hemorrhage? I think
hemorrhage. Is that right?
Pretty sure. It was interesting because if you watched earlier on in the day, she was run off her feet at work and couldn't catch whatever it was we were doing, and then burst vessels in her eyes later on. You think, God, that sounds like stressful.
Dijon Jones, hello mates from Detroit, Michigan, Motor City.
Man, I love the fact you can just see Cheryl's comment straight away with her logo. Good for you, Cheryl. Good for you, lass.
Nobody else. Well, I'm with a logo at the moment, just Cheryl.
Jennifer Van Blair's on. Kenny Robertson saying, hi guys, at hospital and ready for surgery. Couldn't miss you. True inspiration. No, thanks very much, Kenny.
Happy days.
Hopefully nothing too serious for you.
Hope you're kind of putting your feet up in your hospital bed and eating your grapes.
If there's any hot nurses, just send them our way.
I was going to say, how you doing? That's Joey's line, right?
How you doing? For all those hot nurses about to do whatever they're going to do to you, Kenny.
What are they going to do to you?
Keeping it clean, keeping it clean.
Always, always, always.
Oh, Cheryl loves our new badge. I can see it from here. That's awesome.
So yeah, the Lean Mindset group, we've got a whiteboard just over there, and we've planned out 8 lessons so far, and I think we've done 3 so far. And each week we're just going to add a new one in. So if you don't want to be too far behind, then we do recommend that you get on board now, start working through these lessons, and basically it's really quite clever system. You click done when you're done, and it sort of highlights it in green.
Celebrates it as well, doesn't it?
It's almost like a little course that you're going through, and each stage of the way you can say, oh, I've done 3 at the 5 or 3 at the 8 or whatever it is, and you can see your progress as you go. So yeah.
And the thing is, if you take your time and really watch the videos and engage in them and listen to the content, then it can be very valuable for you. Very, very valuable. We're quite proud of it, aren't we?
Yeah, because the amount of people who, I mean, we've done it for a decade and a half now, the amount of people that you speak to, and it's not the clients normally, it's actually the people you speak to in the gym, or you're out for a drink and you meet somebody who's like, oh, you know, you're a PT or you're a coach, and I kind of know what to do, but I just don't do it, and you're like, yeah, that's what we can help with as well. Like, no, but I know what to do, guys. I don't need to tell me. I'm like, yeah, we do more than just tell you what to do. We can actually coach you through it. So we thought, do you know what? We're just going to coach you through it. So if you're one of those people who says, I know what to do, but I just don't do it, come join the Lean Mindset group and we'll coach you through it. Yeah. Coach you through your own cycle.
So Kenny's saying removing a cancer tumour, so all the best with that, Kenny.
Yeah. Positive vibes to Kenny. Can everyone do it actually? How many people we've got on? We've got
86 on Facebook
and we've got 19 on YouTube. So we've got over 100 people.
We all send positive thoughts to Kenny.
Positive vibes to Kenny. Just say, you've got this, bud. You've got this, and you're healthy. Healthy thoughts.
Healthy thoughts. Susan's saying, my eye is still blurry, but getting better. So that's, as long as you can see one of us.
That's all you need.
Fine.
Jen Carlson with her badge.
Oh yeah, Jen.
Good morning from Virginia.
Happy days. Anne from the clan is saying, I'm in Costa and the video won't work. I'm with you in spirit. See that the Costa's coming between us.
Costa. The Costa bad signal, eh? Someone got a haircut. I think we both got a haircut, didn't we?
I got my haircut. When did I get my haircut?
The week before?
I was last Wednesday. Did you get a haircut the same day?
As in 6 days ago?
Yeah.
We did, on the same day.
I did not know that. I did not even tell you. Karen McFarlane's on. Hello, lads. Lynn saying hello from Tampa Bay.
Hello from Tampa Bay. Where's Tampa, Florida, right?
Yeah, with the Buccaneers.
Philip Brody, hello from Colorado. Colorado Springs, right? It's funny how you hear things in movies and you're like, Colorado Springs, I know exactly where that is, but I don't. I just heard it on a movie once.
Like, movies have got a lot to answer for. Movies would have you believe that it's perfectly okay to smash someone over the back of the head with a pole, a vase, or
And they'll be fine.
And they'll be fine. You would
Yeah.
probably kill someone.
Yeah.
And the other thing is what?
It'll be a lot of damage.
To convince you can take a couple of bullets.
Uh-huh.
That you can.
You can walk, get shot in the arm and keep walking.
Yeah, like a boss. That you could be involved in an explosion and be okay.
Yeah.
Like fairly close.
You can have an explosion behind you. You don't have to look at it.
What's that? Cool guys don't look at explosions. They blow stuff up, then they walk away.
That is a funny song.
It was when we did the picture came out for our Secret Body, the TV show we're involved with, and one of my friends said, it looks like you walked away from explosion. So I said that to Stephen, and he went away and got on Photoshop and put the explosion behind us. But then my mate also sent me the video from Saturday Night Live of Will Ferrell and I forget the other guy's name, that song, and it was absolutely
If you haven't
genius.
seen it, you should go and look it up. Just Google "cool guys don't look at explosions" and the video will come up. It's genius. We were in stitches. We watched it like 10 times, back to back. So funny.
Now, Karen's saying, are you not putting some Christmas decorations up?
No.
Because I don't have to take them down again.
We should maybe put a bubble on Agnes's.
Are we calling her Agnes?
I don't know.
We still haven't named her yet.
Agnes is the winning one so far, right? I mean, she looks like an Agnes.
She does.
But
I think we're
still
all with Agnes, mate. Because the thing is, you naturally called her Agnes. I think she's an Agnes.
Yeah.
If she falls upside down, she becomes a singer. It's all good, right? Agnes it is, right?
Agnes.
Agnes.
I think we should get some baubles and put them on Agnes's horns.
I'll bet.
How often do you shave your chest? We don't. Good morning from Pennsylvania, Timothy Shable.
Good morning, Pennsylvania.
Aggie would be cuter.
Well, Aggie's short for Agnes, right?
Yeah, Aggie.
Aggie. All good in the hood.
Well, she does have like a cool hairdo, right? So it's Aggie do.
See
what I
did
there?
Yeah.
Do.
Put the cow up on the tree. So yeah, we've been busy so far. Recorded our first podcast, so that'll be coming out soon. Like I say, we're going to be going live into our private groups, which we're actually quite enjoying. Particularly, we're going to be doing a live into our private clan group, which is our online membership. And because we want to be, I mean, that membership unfortunately is now closed. We did tell everybody that it was closing, but I don't know if you got the message. But what we've been focusing on is helping the people that are already there. A lot of the time we get caught up in a sales process, which we can't be arsed with. Right? We want to work with people, we want to help real people, so we shut the doors and we're going to be focusing with bespoke private groups.
Yeah, what we also realised was we want to help our clients as best we can, but you have to understand that there's only two of us, and when we've got 150 members, all at different stages of the program, it's hard for us to kind of keep up with people, and we're going to look into what stage they're on, at what question are they asking specifically, because say, oh, based on the last lesson, what do you mean by this, and this? And we're like, what lesson are they on? You got to go and search and everything else. So for the future, what we're going to do is just set intakes, okay, and we're going to open it for 24 hours, and then that's it. I don't know how often we'll do that per year, that's yet to be decided, but we're not going to do this ongoing, oh, you can join whenever you want.
No, we want action takers.
If you're at all interested in bettering your health and well-being and your weight loss and being in awesome shape and being part of a cool community, then your first step is to go and join our Lean Mindset group, because that gets your head in gear, and then whether or not you join our program afterwards is irrelevant, but at least you're in the position that you can join if it's the right decision for you.
Because some of the units we've got in there already, as I just noticed, sorry, Gwendolyn.
Gwendolyn with her badge.
And your pin's up there as well.
We pinned you in Arizona.
Now, Gwendolyn, can you send us an avatar to the support email? Follow instructions on Patreon and you can get your bus up there.
It's funny, every time I look at this is terrible, but all I see is Thanos, I see your wife, and then I see Wolf's.
Can you guess what it is yet? Still too soon. Yeah, some of the units we've covered so far is getting who's the group for, getting people in the right mindset. We did the stages of change. Just yesterday we released the visualization. This is
Was a
all
great
part
one.
of the Lean Mindset group. which is fantastic. And there's a lot more interesting units coming that you can watch, explore, and get involved with.
But remember, I'm going to say to everybody who's in the group already, this is a social learning group. This is not a socialization group. This is not for posting your memes or anything like this. We want this to be a place that people come to learn, to understand their own mind, to engage with the group, absolutely, but you engage on the posts that are posted. There's a chance to introduce yourself if you want to do that. And we'll ask the questions.
With the Kilted coaches, this is the first time we say it, really mean it, but we want you to keep it clean.
Keep it clean.
The timeline clean,
Yeah, exactly.
Keep the timeline clean.
Your comments within the posts can be as dirty as you like. No, they can't. It's social learning. It's a social learning group. Yeah. We'll keep the banter for these live feeds.
They're coming soon. We're going to have some interesting stuff. So I'm going to be working on because we promote health and happiness, I'm going to address purely the happiness elements. I'm going to put together a social learning group, which again will be free, focusing on different ways to improve your happiness. So if that is something you're interested on, go across to Facebook and search my page, which will be Kilted Coach Rab, or just type in Rab Shields, and you'll find my page, and eventually there's going to be a group coming there. So like my page and keep your eye on it. And it's going to be, well, basically what we teach, but bringing in specifically for the happiness side of things.
What we've got to understand is Rab and I are still individuals. We've got our strengths and weaknesses. So Rab's capitalising on one of his strengths, and I'm doing exactly the same. So again, facebook.com/Kilted Coach Rab, facebook.com/Kilted Coach Stephen, where you'll find my page, and I'm delving more into transformational coaching. And this is, so it's not just about, for me, I've done the whole fitness thing, I've done the nutrition thing, and I've got that as a tool in my toolbox for using for clients. But my passion lies on transformational coaching. I'm working with a lady at the moment who's fantastic, but she's going through some struggles in her life. So it's more life coaching, and if you want more success, more fulfillment in your life, then I'm kind of teaching people a little bit more about the tools and tricks that you can use to lead a more successful and fulfilled life.
So between the two groups, you're going to get the full works. You're going to get everything you need for health, happiness, fitness, nutrition, mindset, the full shebang.
And actually, for once, we've got nothing to sell.
No, it's all free.
We've got nothing to sell. Literally got nothing to sell. We just want to give as much value as possible. In fact, that's a lie. We've got merchandise on our website.
Yeah, you can go buy a t-shirt or something.
You can still buy a t-shirt if you want to, or a mug. In fact, we've got mugs today. Where are our mugs?
They're over there, yeah. But ultimately, fundamentally, it's recently...
Buy a mug. Stick to the damn plan. This is not an ad.
Recently, we wanted to get back to our roots. This year has been a year spent a lot of waiting. We're doing a lot of that TV work and we're back burner. And we realised, personally, I like making people happy. And that's why I'm going to do this happy specific group. But we both enjoy in changing people's lives for the better. Not for the worse, clearly.
Absolutely.
And then we were talking one day, we said, we're going to get back to basics. We're going to get back to our coaching and get stuck in. And that's why we've been improving our clan membership with our private groups. Because when we're doing the private live streams to our clan, we're able to get every single comment answered because there's not as many on the stream. Like right now, we've got combined over 100 people, a lot of questions popping out, a lot of highs, whatever, which is fine. We love this, we love the interaction. But when it comes down to coaching, it'd be very hard to coach with all the extra noise flying around. So far, the private clan lives have been very, very popular.
Yeah, and also, what you've got to understand is when we come live to you guys, to Facebook, to YouTube, what we're doing, we've got this an idea in our head, like we're going to go live. What we're going to talk about today? Well, we're trying to help people, and actually the Lean Mindset Facebook group is one of the best places to do that at the moment. That's what we're putting a lot of energy into. So let's just talk to people about that, and if they want to join, then great. We'll see you in there. Just request to join, and we'll see if you're right. But when it comes to our coaches, our clan lives, there's no topic as such. We don't say, right, what we're going to talk about today. We're not going to talk about anything. We're going to answer people's questions. We're literally
there as the coaches.
We're coaching individually as people ask questions. If somebody can't make it to the live feed, then sometimes they've already put the questions into the comments or whatever, or they can put them in afterwards, and then we can address it for the next one. So yeah, it's really quite satisfying because this is where our passion lies. This is why we started the channel, because we love helping people. And often one of the main ways we help people is by making you smile, hopefully. If we don't make you smile, then you can fuck off. And making somebody smile, I'd say, is an undervalued skill, or it's not even a skill, it's just an undervalued thing that you can do. Everybody can make somebody smile just by saying, "Oh, you look nice today. Oh, I like that jumper. Oh, that's a nice t-shirt, bud." You know, you can make people smile. And if you're watching this right now, think, okay, who can I make smile today? Because if everybody in the world did it, the world would be a much happier place. So that's what we start with. We make people smile, we make people laugh, but we love the coaching side of things because there's some real good experience that we've built up over a decade and a half. And if you want some of that, then pop over to the Facebook group and we'll give it to you.
Yeah, Lean Mindset, again, you can find it either on the Kilted Coaches page. It is a free group. You just have to, what it costs you is your personal time invested.
Your engagement.
If you're willing to engage properly, then you request to join. There's a whole bunch of questions you've got to answer, and based on your answers, the admins will decide whether you're worthy or not. And if you're not worthy the first time, go away. You might come back, try again, and if you've got the right answer again, boom.
Cheryl, the Lean Mindset group is not on YouTube, it's on Facebook. I don't know if Cheryl's on Facebook.
I'm sure Cheryl's in the
Facebook group.
Yeah. So Cheryl, although you'll be part of the Clan Online group because you're a Clan member, but there's also another group on the page which is the free group, because the Clan Online is obviously the paid private group. Yeah. There's the free group, you can have a look at that and start working through some units which might be helpful to you.
Definitely.
Very welcome to the crossover. Joey Gallon's on. Joey.
And RD, that's
I forget the full name.
Yeah, I forget as well. How you all been, Kilted Coaches?
Now, Anne from the Clan has said the units have helped me already. Now, that's units that are part of the Lean Mindset.
And there's only 3 so far.
There's only 3, so there's lots more to come.
We've got 5 more planned, but I think we've kind of basically agreed that we're just going to keep this going as soon as...
we're just going to keep adding content where we can, or keep certainly...
I think we've planned the initial 8, because like, okay, what's really important, what we think can help the most, but this is something that we can keep adding to as we go on.
Yeah, just happy days. Nick's watching.
Nick Brute.
Nick Brute.
Nick Brute.
You should change his name to just the Brute. Nick Brute.
Nick Brute.
Nick Brute.
So there's some big changes next year, and you might all see Nick a little bit more. We're going to kind of be adding a few things coming. We can't really say too much at the moment, but if you remember our Christmas party from 2 years ago, then we had nearly naked Nick.
Oh yeah, remember the other flowers?
Yeah, and Rab and I, as normal, we're knocking back the whiskies. Nick was actually sober that night.
No, I was sober, I was driving.
Were you?
I was taxi man that night.
Oh well, there you go.
Remember we put on the quiz. Remember?
Yeah.
So it was me that was driving.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh well, there you go.
You were knocking back the whiskies.
I was knocking back the whiskies, and Nick was on good form. He was nearly naked, so he got coined the nickname Nearly Naked Nick.
Nearly Naked Nick. And now Abby's saying, hi guys, April de Groot and I have really found you guys motivational. So big shout to yourself in April. Happy days.
Good morning fellas from Pookie Plans. That's not your real name.
Stacey Payton, hey guys. Tappa has put a whole bunch of emojis, but we're going to give you a wave anyway because I don't know what to do.
AJ Metcalf, I love the mindset lessons. Happy days.
Amanda, she's a Clan member.
Yep. Susan Hurst in the Hatley Facebook wasn't seeing anyone's comments.
Oh. That must be when on the live, so she's...
I was like, really? Like, completely? But no, you're on YouTube now.
Sometimes it does that, like there's a couple of times we go on live. Now luckily we've got extra devices to get the comments, but remember the times we've gone live and we can't even see them pop up?
That's right, yeah, there's a few times when we do the lives to the clan, we have to have another device to actually read the comments.
Yeah, it kind of messes it all up.
It doesn't come up on the screen. Like at the moment we're live to Facebook and we can actually see the comments on the screen, but we're just too far away, so we use all the devices. But when we do the coaching, we've actually got the camera, the phone right in front of us. It's very intimate. You can see the whites of our eyes. But none of the comments come up, so it's quite frustrating.
So yes, Susan, we feel your pain. Facebook sometimes acts up.
Well, I've lost 30 kilos thanks to you guys, so thank Kilted Coaches. RD, you deserve a tiger uppercut.
Tiger uppercut! Tiger! Oh, I didn't even put the guns out.
Oh, come on, right?
Go, tiger uppercut!
Well done. 30 pounds is awesome. 30 kilograms, should you say? 30 kilos.
Gee whiz, that's twice. It's sure you can.
That's 2.2 times the amount. So it's like 1, 2, 2.2. I was only seeing my own comments, Susan. Do a Nick and Callum show. I'd watch that. Ron Grant. We might get all the guys on.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, we can't say too much about the changes at the moment. But Nick, Callum and John might just contribute a little bit to a a few bits and pieces.
So lots of exciting things coming, eh?
Yeah. Jesse Medina. I'm in Grapevine. Jesse Medina?
So again, if you want to come and join the Lean Mindset group, it is free. It's over on Facebook. Come join it, get stuck in, and get your head in the right place. If you're wanting to make some change, then that group is perfect for you. Come, engage, work your way through the units. It is a social learning group. So it's a great thing that Facebook have done, isn't it?
It's fantastic. And there's actually more we can do. There's the games that we can set up. I don't know what games there is, but I don't know if we can set up some sort of learning game that people can play and start to understand a little bit more. It's maybe a little bit more work, but I was like, what's this games thing? But you ultimately set your own games up in the group. So we're just doing the units, so it's like a course, it's like a program that you can follow. If you're at all interested in weight loss, you have to understand that it's your mind that controls everything. So get your mind in gear first before you start delving into, I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to change my diet. No. Focus on your mind and you'll start to understand the process.
Now, Amy said a good question. Hi coaches, really enjoying the Lean Mindset. Thanks for all the lessons. Sorry about the extra post. Embarrassed. Now, Amy, we're going to be doing a special video into the group anyway. Don't panic. It's nothing. It's because we gave our admin specific instructions, and basically they were getting on to us, going, guys, there's a lot of extra stuff here. Ultimately, we're trying to keep it quite a clean timeline because it is a social learning group. So don't be embarrassed. Just
it's not a slap on the wrist.
No,
it's just a case of our admins are looking at the group and we're trying to keep it as clean as possible. And we didn't make that entirely clear at the start. It's probably a slap on the wrist for us more than anything else. So we didn't make it clear that we wanted a clean timeline. So if you're going to make comments and introduce yourself and whatnot,
there's specific posts for each. For each.
You comment on a post rather than making your own post. That's simple as that.
But the good thing is when people do complete a unit, the sort of page or the group promotes it. It's like, way, celebrates it. And that's the time when everybody jumps in and kind of pauses it. It is about people working through. I suppose, there is other groups that are online where people share and delve into different things, but that's not the purpose of this one. So don't be embarrassed. You were certainly not the only one from what we gather.
Yeah, the admins are like, they have to delete, I don't know what they said, like 10?
It was more than that, because when they told me about it, I thought, what's going on? And I went in and as I'm an admin, although I never do anything with it, and I looked and the list was like huge. I was like, whoa. So you were not the only one by a long shot. We will be addressing that. So yeah, don't worry, mate. Don't stress it.
Cool.
Don't sweat the
Watch Nick doing tricep work, doing more of that now. It's helped my bench press. Happy days, Ron.
There we go.
You also watched it on the other page.
Yeah, all good. Rhonda's on. Good morning from Oregon.
Oregano.
Oregon. What's this? Is there not a book called The Oregon Trail? No, it's called is it The Oregon Trail? An old book.
I don't know.
There's an old, a famous book, and it's called The Something Trail. Somebody fix me here. Is it The Oregon Trail? I could have sworn there's an old book and it's all about them going on a journey with horse and cart. It's a book you used to do in school. You don't really read though, right?
No, I don't. I read non-fiction. I don't read. I just can't. Never. I know there's loads of benefit to reading fiction, and I've studied the reading of fiction books in my non-fiction books. So I know the benefits of reading fiction, and apparently it's good for your creativity and everything else. But every time I pick up a fiction book, I'm kind of like, I'm just done with it. I much prefer, biographies, autobiographies, personal development books, books on coaching and psychology, philosophy.
I read geeky books and explore my imagination because it makes me happy.
And then he comes and bores the hell out of me with his talk of orcs and primarchs and spaceships and cults. I think you're in a cult. He doesn't actually. He actually only tells me the bits that he thinks I'm going to be interested in this.
I get the information and then I peel it and then I core it and I'm like, yeah, he might have this wee nibble.
Yeah.
Too much.
He would be interested.
Make him sick. Yeah.
However, everything that we're experiencing at the moment with our personal development as individuals and professionally, we're like, man, there's more to the world than meets the eye here. And actually,
you could say it's very orcish.
You could. It's very orcish. And actually, they do say that most scientific fact first started in science fiction. You know about that? Things like hoverboards and
a whole religion started from science fiction.
I did.
Now, Susan, you're definitely in my camp now because you're a geeky fangirl. There we are. Boom, Susan. There you are.
Oregon Trail was an awesome computer game in the late 80s.
The what, sorry?
Late 80s.
Which one they talk? Oregon Trail. So Oregon Trail was
a computer game apparently.
There's definitely a book. There's something Trail. I'm going to find it. I will.
Rab, The Mandalorian is good sci-fi.
Ah, yes.
My dad's heavily into sci-fi. He loves his books.
Do you know who the Mandalorians were? You know Boba Fett and Jango Fett, the Mandalorians.
Thanks, Eab. Susan, you've made a wee typo. Although you might be. No, she won't be speaking it.
Oh no, you might be if your eyes still.
Eab.
Our Holly Dolly's on with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 smacks of the bum. So you ready?
Or it could just be a wave.
Ah, yeah.
One or the other. Not too sure.
Yeah, probably just a wave. Sorry, Holly. My bad.
What?
Was that to do with the Mandalorian? Have to subscribe to Disney.
Ah, okay, got you. Disney Plus.
Oh well, never mind, eh?
Rab, sorry, blame my stupid vision. Susan, that's okay. We knew what you meant.
Susan, you're completely okay because you're a geeky fangirl. You're forgiven for anything. You could call me names. You could call me. You could even
Although,
call
to be
me
fair,
Stephen.
If you were in a sci-fi book, then there's more chance rather than being called Rab, there'd be more chance of you being called Eab.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Because that guy has Eab.
Yeah. Or it'd be called The Rab, as if it was a title.
Yeah.
The
D-Rab.
Rab. And for the Mexicans, it'd be El Rab.
My dad, we used to go on holiday to like different places and whatnot, and whenever we were in Spain, my dad used to take the piss and he used to say, I can speak Spanish. I'm like, no you can't. He's like, no, you just put L on the front of a word and O at the end of it. So you'll be El Rabo, and I'll be El Steveno.
Have you ever done the, if you were, it was when Gladiator came out, and you gave yourself a famous Roman name.
Yeah.
So it was like Gluteus Maximus Brigius Abi Rabius Maximus Geekius Cyphesius.
It's funny because we were watching Spartacus when my son was born. He's now 5, but we still call. So when we were watching it, they all said all the Roman names, and we were like, "What would Argyle be called?" We're like Argelios, and so now we still call him Argelios due to that.
You need like a name to go with it. That would be Argelios the Gratios or something like. They've always got some sort of.
Yeah.
Because what's his name? Something Maximus.
Maximus Decimus Meridius.
That's it. Is that right? Or is that well remembered?
That's his name.
Maximus Decimus Meridius.
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius, father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife, and I will have my vengeance in this life or the next.
Bit bad. I'm going to go watch that again actually, just for the crack.
Wait, is it Rab or Rob? Philip Brody.
It's Rab.
Always Rab.
Always. Rob's quite an English term.
Yeah. Ultimately, it's the same thing, but Rab's the Scottish version. It's just a cooler way of saying it.
But we're told if somebody called Rob compared to Rab, it's different. Yeah. Kim Smith saying, "You guys helped me get through the work day." Happy days, and it's good to see Cheryl Mills is double fisting it. She's on YouTube and Facebook. My favourite Texan.
Joey Italiano, he's fast, so it's short for rabbit.
That'll do. He said it fast.
A rabbi.
The rabbi.
It's funny because sometimes when you're typing it in a message, it always autocorrects to Arab. I'm like,
it used to be sack. I tell you what though.
Arab's better then, right?
I tell you what, like I was talking about this the other day, is that back in the day when you used to do word processing on a Microsoft computer, typos were not as common.
No.
Ever since we used phones with either Samsung or the technology blooming Apple, their word processing is crap. Yeah. Typos are real.
I mean, what it should do is actually just put a little red line under it, and then before you send a message, you just look for the red lines. If there's anything that's okay, no, that's right. Actually, what's that? Just click on it, and it should come up with autocorrect and select it, and it'd be so much less mistakes. Because autocorrect really bugs me.
It's because if you push space, you just accept the suggestion it gave you, and it doesn't make any sense. Go ask Big Daddy.
So there was a time in the Kilted coach's history when we had
clearly somebody on the payroll called Big Daddy.
I was sending out emails, and I just if you ever see a spelling mistake. In fact, you made one the other day, and it was like the first one ever, and I was like, oh my god, I feel much better. So if you ever see spelling mistakes on Kilted Coach's posts on social media or emails or on a thumbnail for a video or anything, you know it's me, right? That's just I'll put that out there now. However, I've just got to type away, and because I'm like, yeah, just type, and if I make a mistake, I make a mistake. I'm not going to be too stressed about it. However, this particular mistake, it auto-corrected my name as like, yeah, so long, and I signed it off as Big Daddy. And at this current moment in time in the Kilted Coaches, we had quite a big audience in a certain demographic, okay, which is the gay community. And which was great. The majority of them were fantastic. There was a small percentage of them that were just
very forward, shall we say.
They were very forward.
And they had no filter.
And this particular person then responded, and to be fair, he was actually one of the nicer ones, because he responded saying, yeah, thanks for your reply, because I did a little bit of coaching. Thanks for your reply, not too sure about Big Daddy though. And then I think you seen it at first because you were like, oh, got another creep talking about Big Daddy. I was like, oh, not another one.
Yeah,
and
but
I looked at it and
no,
I was
they
like,
replied, not too sure, blah, blah, but who is Big Daddy? I'm like, why is he asking who Big Daddy is?
yeah, we thought it was just another one of these creeps that were just a little bit kind of forward. We were like, oh, what a weirdo. But actually, he was a nice guy, and what he said was like, not too sure about Big Daddy though, or who's Big Daddy? And it was only when I read my reply to him, I was like, ah, okay. So anyway, we laughed about that for a couple of days. Fernando Cruz is on!
Fernando, the island of Fernando. Oregon Trail, Oxford. Yes, it is. See, Stacey, I was right. Rab, here's a wee link to the book, Oregon Trail.
Oh, happy
Told
days.
you, I wasn't making it up. It's an old book. I'm sure it's horse and cart and they go on a big journey, if I remember correctly. So, yes, thank you, Stacey.
Annie Harmon, good morning, my Scottish friends. Hello from Idaho. Any tips for avoiding weight gain and maintaining workout routines during the holiday season? Thank you and crack on.
I've not done that for a while.
Annie Harmon, we are big believers of health and happiness. So when it comes to the holiday season, we believe in our health is gained from getting the right nutrients into your body. So if you maintain a healthy diet, breakfast, lunch and dinner, make sure you get your veggies in, make sure you get all your fibre in, good lean protein, then it means that you can just sit back and relax. If there's a wee drink now and again, or if there's a bit of a dessert now and again, have it, don't stress too much about it. The holiday season comes around once a year. As long as you're not going crazy for 2 weeks solid and just getting the mince pies in and getting the mulled wine, take it easy, enjoy it when you're enjoying it, but then maintain your diet.
Try and keep the exercise. If you are doing exercise, try and keep it going. Even if it means getting out for a walk or doing a little bit a day. You don't need to necessarily do your full workouts if you don't have time, if you've got family commitments or just busy in general. But try and just keep things ticking over until...
Yeah, generally speaking, the holiday season doesn't have to be a stressful time. It's a very common thing, like how to maintain... Actually, we did a video on it for the PT business, like how to maintain yourself over the holiday periods. And the answer is, you just chill out about it. Don't go crazy one way, but don't also try and stick to your regimen and don't have any alcohol and don't have your desserts. It's like, no, stick to your routine and enjoy a few desserts now and again. It's fine.
Yeah.
Enjoy a few drinks.
Now we need to watch, that's 3. So we need to...
Yeah, because we're going to go and do a live coaching into the clan,
Yeah.
and we're also going to do a little video for the lean mindset. So
Yeah.
if you haven't already joined the lean mindset, please pop over and join it. You probably search for the group via our page, or just searching in Facebook itself for the lean mindset. You'll see, you know when you found it because it's our photo on the cover photo.
Yeah.
So go and join.
There's a bunch of questions there, and you can start working through the units. Get stuck in, basically.
Yep. And if you're going to join, we'll see you over there.
Time wasters need not apply.
Yeah, if you're a tire kicker saying, oh, I want to see what this is all about, and you're not really motivated to lose weight, you're not ready to take action, then don't bother.
Right guys, have an awesome afternoon. And for our clan members that are on, stay posted, we'll be joining you shortly.
Yeah, we're about to jump into the clan, so go over there now.
Right, cheers guys, see you later.